Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mania. It had been a couple days since I'd played this, so I actually had to redo a bunch of stuff. It had been a couple days since I'd played this, and since I had played and posted the part, so I actually had to refresh myself on how some of these are done. And unfortunately, I accidentally saved over my state. So I had to redo everything we did in the past video. So you might notice a smaller timer or something like that. Just saying. So yeah, today we are actually going to beat level 5. And I'm not going to stop at 10 minutes or whatever. We're actually going to go ahead and beat it. So I probably will have to edit out a couple, edit it into 2 videos or something like that. That's fine, I don't really care. But the rest of these puzzles are easy, so I really don't expect too much of a problem with that. Or whatever. As you can see, we didn't even need those barrels for anything. They're just kind of there to confuse you. And refill station, so we can talk to. If first you can't get the cabbage, if you can't get the cabbage at first, keep trying. I really don't know what he's meant to do. I guess it's kind of hard to get the cabbages here if you don't know what you're doing, but luckily I do. How about that? So basically, got to move this weight around and block off arrow panels so that. Because normally once you get it into an arrow panel, it will go back and forth between 2 arrow panels, and yeah, it would get a little annoying. I think I might have messed up something. Yeah, let's go back and try this again. And as you'll notice, we're back to the original palette of the level, and the original tune, and the original tile set. So basically, we're back at the beginning of the level. Yeah. We're actually right next to the start area. Ooh, that wasn't a jump cut, honest. Alright, so. Yes. Alright. I'm supposed to do this. I don't know how that slipped my mind the first time. I had not messed that up. That was easily salvageable, and I'm an idiot. Anyway, basically the cabbages just dig holes in the middle of the arrow tiles, throw them onto one, and it'll just go in the hole. They're fairly easy to get. I don't know what Grandpa Mole was talking about. But if we go this way, we'll just end up at the beginning again. Well, where are we meant to go? Well, if we dig underground here, we can go to a side passage and get the recover, but that's pretty much it. But those of you who are observant will notice that there's a underground path going upward. And this is pretty neat in my opinion. This is what I like to call the island hopping segment. Remember all the little bit of island hopping we did in level 3? Well, we're pretty much in a point where there's a ton of that going on right now. We're going to be going between 5-6 different islands before we get to the end boss. And I always thought for some reason it was really cool how they pulled this off, but yeah, this part I honestly think is pretty fun, just in the way it's set up. Those damn hedgehog things. All right, so basically we set that weight up so that it catches the ball as it hits the arrow panel. And bring it into the exit. And these puzzles from here on out aren't very challenging at all. I was able to breeze through these on my practice file easily. Just get rid of some annoyances on the way. And then we push this weight. Commentary, brain freeze. I don't know why I'm so prone to freezing up with the commentary. I don't mean to, it just happens. And then you guys have to suffer through dead air, and I apologize. That really isn't my intention. I screwed that up. It's commentary can be both a blessing and a curse. While I am keeping you entertained with my sexy voice, he lied. It can also be a little distracting at times. I have thought of doing post commentary, but I really don't want to do that. It's just, you know, spur of the moment things are better than scripted things sometimes. Although I am a lot better with a script than I am with, I'm not switching to post-commentary, okay? I know it really isn't a concern among anybody, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to start doing that. I know that there are some people who are really good with that. But the thing is, it would just add another step to this process, and, it'd make it a little more complicated than it would need to be. So let's head on to the next island, shall we? I could have picked up that heart back there, but I didn't. So I'll get this one instead. Yeah, each of these islands seems to have a heart underneath. It's like they knew that these hedgehog guys were going to be the bane of your existence. Bane! And again, catch the ball with the weight as it hits the arrow panel. You can pretty much shut your brain off for a lot. I think there's actually one with a lot of holes and a lot of barrels. I think that's the one after this, yes. Ah! This one's fairly easy as well. I don't know why I had trouble with some of these as a kid. These are just really simple. So I beat that like 10 seconds. What the hell? Yeah, here's the one with a lot of barrels. The basic thing with this stage is we need to put the barrels up in such a way that we can get more barrels to go along a path to make a path, this short path here, from the ball to the exit. And that's like, we need like 3 at the most as far as those barrels go. And we have 9 of them, and we're pretty much going to be using like every single one. It's weird, I know. But, you know, that's the way it is. No. Seriously, these hedgehog things? I might channel Dr. Robotnik at one point. I hate these hedgehogs so much. Again, more dead air. I guess I'm really, you know, focusing on getting these barrels in the proper spots. It really isn't that difficult of a proposition. It really isn't, but with these, you know, barrels on holes, and you have to be precise with where you place them, just one slip-up can, you know, spell doom for the entirety of your plan. But we got it. Just maneuver the ball over here. Now, before we go onward, I want to show you up here is where the sign that will teach us how to beat the boss. See, you have to go under Grund, apparently. See how she moves? Hit her with a ball. But if we go up here, believe it or not, this is actually the same space that we went to the bonus stage on. But the weird thing is, it still has the color palette and the song from the area we were just in, rather than the one that we